Hello everyone! Thank you for clicking on this video. There are many things I want to talk about with you today, and I totally understand if you don't have the patience to hear me blather, so I will make some timestamps on the video so you can skip to whatever part you want to hear and then you can go on your merry way. Also, a trigger warning, there is some talk about medical things and procedures and the like, so just be aware of that. First of all, I think the most important topic is my wife's situation. There's a video on her channel talking about what is happening leading up to that day on the 22nd. So if you're curious, please check it out and leave her some kind words. I'll kind of summarize it here. My wife, Larissa, yes, that is the lost narrator's name. She came to the internet as herself to let everyone know about a major surgery that took place on July 22nd of this year, so just a few days ago. She had to have a hysterectomy, and for those who don't know what that means, the friendliest way to put it is that her reproductive female parts, namely the uterus, cervix, and remaining fallopian tube, had to be removed due to another massive growth that was found called a fibroid, and it was similar to the one that they found 9 years ago. This one wasn't as big as the last one. The last one was the size of a basketball. I wish I was kidding. I'm really not. It was 22 pounds, guys. This one looked more like a cauliflower that had become an alien and just ruined her reproductive organs. Some of you don't know the update, so I'll just briefly mention it here. She made it through the surgery, thank goodness. She's home now. Nurse Mag is watching her every waking moment, and I'm only recording this now because she's napping. She needs to stay in bed and rest for 6 weeks. After that, we're going to see the surgeon and talk about physical therapy. That thing that grew in her was shoving her organs into her spine, and it did some damage to her back. Our insurance has just been awful for all of this. They denied a CT scan earlier in the process, which made her wait almost 2 additional months in crippling pain because they just absolutely refused to cooperate with all of this. And I greatly doubt that they will cooperate with us for physical therapy. So I'm going to fight them on it. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to, get as many referrals from doctors. I will not give this up without a fight. But if you can tell by the sound of my voice, I am exhausted. She can't do anything right now, and I spent all of my time taking care of her and our household while also trying to juggle working and then helping her with her content too, so I'm stretched thin. All that being said, that's the reason why I'm pushing the GoFundMe here as well. Literally anything helps. Sharing it with others help. But honestly, even just words of comfort and prayers are worth so much to her and I both. I was so moved by her choice to name reveal that I figure it's only fair that I do the same. Ironically, I genuinely go by Mag in real life because my name is too similar to hers and it gets complicated. My name is Marissa. Yes, we're Marissa and Larissa. Can't make this stuff up. So, as Marissa, who goes by Mag, I make this plea for assistance in her and my hour of need. Now for content updates. I know the most requested and most sought after video is Ask Ponies. I don't know how to say this without it sounding insane, but it's just the truth, so here goes. Lost has been struggling to voice Rainbow for months now. There is something about where she has to go in her diaphragm to bring out that voice that is painful to her right now. I don't get why voicing Rainbow makes everything down there hurt, but it does. So you can understand why she can't do an entire 10 to 20 minute episode where Rainbow is freaking out or she's, extra emotional or she's extra explosive or whatever the scenario may be. Now that she's in recovery, I do expect that she can start voicing Dash again. When? I don't know. I'm not going to push her. So please forgive me. And writing comedy when your world is sort of imploding is also really hard to do. And Ask Ponies has a certain standard of comedy that needs to be upheld, so it's been a struggle, but it will happen. Princess Trixie Sparkle 2, it's not dead. In fact, the first drafts for episode 4 and 5 are completely written. They just need to be edited. The biggest hurdle has been time management, obviously. Plus, on top of that, it's a lot of work for collaboration as well. I'm not giving up on it. I will see this to its conclusion, and I genuinely hope I can get something going much sooner once I have just some time to breathe. Upcoming content to look forward to include more comics, more of those smaller scale animations, and more songs. I've really loved working with MuseScript, making villain songs for characters. I'm especially proud of my Popular from Wicked, as sung by Glinda if she were a villain, and then Art of the Dress as a villain song for Rarity. They were so much fun. I do intend to do more of those, especially from other of the main 6. That's going to be super awesome to look forward to as well. I don't have any kind of an ETA on those either because, like I said, my life is sort of all over the place right now. I again apologize for the breaking content to come and talk to you guys like this, but I really need to take a semi-step away and care for my wife. She is my world, she is my family, and I refuse to let her suffer more than she has to. I really hope all of you have a wonderful day. Hold your loved ones close, especially your pets, and know that you matter. Bye, guys.